gosh, okay, we are live from the Brojo for another episode of the Roshan Bros News. I am Kean, not Keith. I'm a creative director of the network.
Are we announcing our titles now?
I guess. Yeah.
It's you go to the left, you fuck.
Oh, well, I thought he was going to say more.
Yeah, I'm just creative director. I work behind the scenes for the most part. Besides the podcast, is the only time you hear my voice.
I'm regular guy Zach. I just commentate with the news.
Is that all you do, is just commentate with the news?
I also voice for What the Fact.
And a couple top tens.
And a couple top tens as well. Well, one.
I mean, you fill in where you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Eli. I'm eating because Keane's a real bastard. Started the recording while I was still eating.
I didn't know you had a cookie in your hand.
I've got another cookie, you fuck.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't noticing, but like, Eli, what do you do on here?
Taskmaster. I just keep beating the shit out of people till morale improves.
Yes, Eli
as
is
well
HR.
as voicing top tens with
No,
Gil.
I'm there to beat the shit out of Gil.
You make good top tens.
You verbally beat the shit out of Gil during
Well,
the top tens.
I would also
Yeah,
put
no,
editor. I would also put editor on your thing.
I edit some stuff. I occasionally edit What the Facts.
Yeah, so
technically I edited it too. Then.
Yeah, no, you get.
That's why I don't edit it sometimes, because I'm like, man, everyone else is looking at this. I feel like they've got it this week. I don't want to.
Yeah.
We all really edit it.
Yeah, no, like, so what initially happens, at least for the What the Facts, is Gil's like, all right, can you just give me the research? So I'll bullet point the research that I would like to put in, because there are still some scenes in, like, the most recent What the Fact we did on Cuphead, is I put a lot of fucking work into that.
Yes, you did.
But there was so much still cut out on it, and I was like sad, but not sad at the same time, because like I felt like part of it went on a tangent because I was talking about the animation style a little bit too much.
I mean, that is a large part of the game, though.
Oh, very much so, yeah. No, but we got the bare minimum. This is for people who just like want to know why Cuphead is so interesting. I was like, oh, this is the reason.
Interesting because of the fucking animation.
So we brought up Fleischer, but like,
drawn. You didn't see that shit.
Yeah, so most definitely that, and like with the top tens now recently, since like everyone has given me their fucking emails and finally downloaded the software that they need to on their phone.
Fuck you! I couldn't have done it until I got a new phone.
Eli. So I will send them like what the list is essentially and the occasional jargon that they are going to say, and then they can just edit it the way they want.
Then I disregard all of that and rewrite it.
It just Eli basically
in
just
true
rewrites
Eli
it.
fashion.
And then Gil will
try majority.
Gil definitely tries to like he'll read it and then he's like, I'm gonna wing it. And I'm like,
I know Gil doesn't write down what he says.
I'm like,
because it always surprises me.
Yeah, I'm just like, there's sometimes that are like really, really good. I'm like, that's really funny.
He does some really good shit with that.
And then sometimes it is very like hit or miss. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, and also our top tens and What the Facts have music now, so you guys should listen to that.
Just the music.
Yeah, they're really good.
Don't listen to our voices. Just listen to the music.
Just listen to the soundtrack. This comes out Monday now because I am changing it up. Like the podcast will come out Monday, Tuesday, and then the top 10 will come out Wednesday, and then What the Facts will still come out on Friday.
What about the takedown?
Oh yeah, the takedown breakdown still comes out on Saturday. So forgive me. Actually, that's the thing. A lot of people on Podbean listen to the wrestling podcast.
That's because no one else will do a wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
Too much integrity.
Actually, there are a lot of people that do wrestling podcasts.
Right, no.
So there is.
Oh, I also really wanted to let everyone know Sunday, the day after this podcast is released, BroQuest comes out, episode 1. It's just the pilot. Yeah, go watch it.
Oh, the web series. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought you meant we were restarting D&D. I was like, no one fucking told me that.
Same.
I want to do it. I just need a heads up.
Yeah, we'll restart D&D. We'll restart it as, I don't know, because then do I just change the name of the web series?
Well, you said Jay wanted to do something else that was kind of like D&D as well.
Savage Lands. Yeah. So I was gonna say That's So Savage as a rebrand of the D&D podcast.
Just call it Randy Savage.
Savage Deathclaws.
Savage Randy's Claw. Yeah, but then we'd probably still get hits because people still Google the shit out of that. I don't know why.
Savage Deathclaws?
Randy Savage Deathclaws?
Yeah.
The hell is it?
Because you fucking hear it and you're like, man, what the fuck is a Randy Savage Deathclaw?
That's a Fallout 4
what
mod.
does it look like?
It's basically just a giant Randy Savage attack.
Do you know what Deathclaws are? But it's oddly proportioned.
I've seen it.
Have you seen the Savage Dragons?
No, I've seen the Randy
Savage
one,
Dragons. Savage Dragons, man.
It's just flying around.
Randy Savage.
Fucking wings are just terrifying.
So we just wanted to just let you know what we do here. I think we're just doing that
suddenly.
Sorry, I don't know. It's just nicer to let everyone know that. Like, hey, we have other shit we do here.
I think it'd be more of a surprise, but
I don't really.
I don't know if it's more of a surprise. A surprise would be like,
surprise.
It's like if your title was like, "Hi, I'm Zach. I work on this place, but I'm also like an EMT." That would be a surprise.
I just meant surprise, like they for some reason just go see the other things and there's our voice. Surprise.
I don't really care. I feel like I probably do the least. So
Probably, most likely. Oh yeah, we're gonna. One of us is gonna play Chrono Trigger with me. I don't know who.
I said me, you bitch.
Eli's definitely gonna play Chrono Trigger with me.
Just told you to tell me when.
I will definitely give you a date. We'll plan it out. But it's gonna be fun. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be Japanese as fuck.
Oh, I know.
Japanese.
But well, we're gonna go into what have you been watching lately, guys? Have you watched anything like movies, TV that you enjoyed? Eli, you actually finally watched Wonder Woman and Spider-Man
Homecoming.
I did, yeah.
for the first time ever. How do you feel about those? Do you really enjoy them? Were they good?
I enjoyed Spider-Man.
Homecoming.
Although it was, yeah. I don't know why you keep saying that.
Because he didn't say Homecoming at the beginning.
Does it matter? Oh,
Yes!
I mean, yeah,
Actually, it
technically,
does.
but
Yeah, Eli never saw the new Tom Holland movie that came out a year ago.
God damn, it's been a year.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
And Eli really likes it, apparently.
I don't really like it. I think the, fuck's that fucker's name? Other
Which
Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. I think those ones are better.
I almost said
Really?
Andrew Garfield.
No, not those ones. No,
The
those
Amazing
are the
Spider-Man.
fucking worst. Those are the worst ones by far.
Depends on who you talk to. I know a few people that put them above both Homecoming and the Sam Raimi trilogy.
Really? Those people are fucking dumb.
Yeah, I was like, you know some dumb fucking people.
Who likes Peter Parkour? No one.
Peter Parker. I think of it more as hipster Peter.
Yeah, that's why it's
That's
Peter
fair,
Parkour, yeah.
No, I did enjoy Spider-Man Homecoming, though. I thought it was good. I really like Tom Holland in the role, but it's not at all traditional Spider-Man.
I mean, in a sense, he's got that still.
Not really. It seems like they took the spider sense out completely. He doesn't have that at all.
I mean, they added it in Infinity War.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because his
Remember his hair went up.
Yeah.
And, like, the reason why he knew he was dying is because the spider sense kicked in.
Oh, okay.
That's why, why everyone else was like, why are we dead?
And he's just like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. And inspired multiple memes.
Yeah, whatever. But no, he doesn't seem to use it in that fucking movie then, at all, in any way, ever.
I'm trying to think back, because I just watched it recently, too.
I don't think he does. Not
Yeah,
that I
no.
caught, anyway. Other than that, the AI is weird, and the fact that his suit is sort of just technology rather than just, like, an actual suit.
But he uses his original suit that he made. I like that. I like that concept.
What do you mean?
Remember?
Like the hoodie.
The homemade
Yeah,
hoodie.
okay, yeah, he uses it at the end. But, I mean, I'm fine with that. It's just like, yeah, his suit is just a piece of hardware, though, that Tony Stark made, and that's kind of odd as well.
Mm-hmm. But he makes his own web fluid.
I mean, he does in...
I know, but like I feel like there's still parts of Spider-Man that are still...
Yeah, no, there are.
Yeah.
But it's like a solid half and half.
Yeah.
And so I don't like it as much as like Tobey Maguire. Not that that's all the same
Fine and
either.
dandy.
Shooters.
Yeah. Not that that's all the same either. But yeah, I don't know. It was okay.
So, and you saw
There's
Wonder Woman. How
Too
did-
much Iron Man in that movie though.
No.
It's
Really?
Iron Man 4, to be honest with you.
That is... No, Civil
About-
War is Iron Man 4.
I know, I just seen
War is
people...
Avengers 2.5.
Yeah, Civil War... Avengers Civil War 2.5. Like, as much as everyone's like, it's a Captain America movie, I'm like, it's
How the
predominantly
fuck it's
an
a Captain
Avenger.
America movie.
It's
I didn't even
predominantly
see
an
Avengers before
movie.
Civil War, and I was like, is this actually like an Avengers movie or something?
It
Like,
is,
why is everyone
it is
there?
definitely an Avengers movie.
Yeah, no, it is.
I still think, though, they should have left Spider-Man like this big secret until, like, maybe...
Infinity War?
Until
No, but I do
Civil
like
War.
how they kind of skirted around Spider-Man's origin.
Mhm.
The Spider, he sort of tells his fat friend about it. But
Yeah.
To be
that's
honest, I'm kind of happy about that because I don't
Yeah.
want to see Uncle
Yeah.
Ben
No, that's-
die again.
Yeah.
Well, I was watching it with my roommates, and one of them mentioned that, and I was like, yeah, but I mean, next to Batman, it's like one of the most well-known.
Yeah, that's why when I saw
Origins.
Batman versus fucking Superman and the opening
Yeah,
scene is
exactly.
Batman's
You don't-
parents
You don't need fucking Batman's
dying.
parents dying. You don't need Peter Parker bitten by a spider in
You
every
know,
fucking
like
movie.
Wolverine to become. I don't even think you need Wolverine to become Weapon X.
I
Kind
didn't
of,
know
because that's a
that.
little different.
I don't know, I feel like-
Weapon X is different because he doesn't go straight to the X-Men, and that's where people mostly know.
I feel like the idea, but I also feel like Bruce Banner being hit by a gamma bomb is
Nope.
definitely another one of those you don't need to really bring up again.
Yeah,
I don't see a
I mean,
solo Hulk movie though in the foreseeable
yeah, no,
future
I'd
at
watch
all.
it, but I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, what about
Point
you,
is,
Zach?
it's up there.
You watch any good? You also saw Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yay or nay?
Yay or nay?
Are you for it, or did you like it? Did you hate it? Did
Thought
you
it was decent.
decent?
Yeah, no, it seemed like a DC movie.
I thought it was slow.
It was kind of slow, but it's an origin thing, so.
I don't know.
The thing
beginning
is
to me
with
was slow.
the thing is with Wonder Woman, I've already seen Justice League.
Yeah,
So, kind of already saw some of the shit. It's not really new to me.
I still hate that soundtrack. I know everyone's like,
It
I hate that. I hate,
reminded me of the fucking Kraken theme from Pirates of the Caribbean.
fuck you.
I don't even know why.
I know you like Pirates of the Caribbean
I do
too.
like
It's
Pirates of the
fucking
I hope your
kids.
girlfriend makes that your ringtone someday.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, no, it was a decent movie. I don't know. There were some parts where it was just really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like where she charges out onto a field and her shield that covers half her body is just blocking all the bullets, and she's like, shoot directly at the shield!
Well, technically, doesn't she have shin guards too that protect her from that?
Even if
She has
did-
bracelets.
Well, I thought she had.
She
like,
she
shin
does
guards or
have some
something.
like boots that come up quite a ways, but even so, she starts to like lean over the more she gets shot and crouch her down. But when she first walks out there, she's just like she didn't even have her shield out and shit. And that was
Well, you said that the shield. You saw that it was like big at one point, and then it's like half her.
yeah. When it's on her back, it looked way bigger than when she was using it too. Looked like it.
Yeah,
would,
I also like female Captain America. It was a great movie.
I mean, I don't really care.
And then
about
someone by the name of Steve sacrifices himself on a plane that's about to detonate something terrible.
Yeah, that being said, like, I don't know why he had to do that.
He'll come back as a snow soldier.
But there was so much Captain America beats in that movie.
Also,
Just in World War One.
wasn't it like it was gonna kill everyone in like a fucking something mile radius?
5 mile radius.
I thought it was 50 or something.
It
dumb.
was something super dumb. It was like
And so I was like, no way is he that far in the air. And I realized that like all the force wouldn't be pushed out because the ground would be below him on the ground, so it would go out farther. But like, no way is he high enough in the air that it's not gonna kill people on the ground too.
I don't know.
Also, it was gas. I feel like that would just fall down or be in the atmosphere and poison it.
No, I mean like gas evaporate. Like it's fucking science.
That much gas.
I don't. Well, yeah, it was like I don't fuck. But it would.
But I
It
guess
also
it's
combusted. Yeah, it
hydrogen,
combusted
yeah.
too. So like, why are we getting the fucking science? of this?
My other thing was, I don't know why he just did that. He could have flown it back to an Allied base and been fine. Which I know it's then like, oh, but then the Allies would use it. And I was like, no, they wanted peace. Everyone wanted peace. So, yeah. Which, that was the other thing. I didn't like that they kept that actor as Ares when he was armored. Like, his face is still in there. He's still got the mustache and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's really weird. I don't like that.
That was a legit Dragon Ball Z fight to me, though.
Yeah.
Like that.
I was
very
making
fucking-
comparisons.
That very fucking end where she's like, "Gah!" I'm like, what?
Oh, that when they start, he like lifts part of the fucking airway up and stuff, and then she is on it, and all the fucking Nazis in the background are like, "Oh man, see
They're
that
not
shit?"
Nazis.
What?
They're not Nazis. This is World War One.
Oh, whatever.
Sorry, I'm just
Germans.
Germans. Yeah.
I'm German. It's alright. I can say it. Anyway, I watched Fury right after. It's blending together.
Yeah.
No, but they just kind of like disregard that those two are having a fucking battle of the ages over there. It's like, keep loading these bombs on the plane. We don't care. Fuck it.
They're like, this is an everyday thing in
And
the office.
even though I made the mistake, I didn't like how it plays the Germans out to just be all super evil and like stereotypical German.
Not like, yeah, like these, like the World War
And
One
they're not
Germans were
even like, yeah, it's like they're not even the Nazis, which even those weren't necessarily all bad guys. Your average Nazi foot soldier didn't kill Jews, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but these guys are just like, yes, we're evil.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh
Like,
god,
just
there was a
'cause they're
really
German.
cringy scene in that movie with the main bad guy before Ares. I don't remember his name. It was Colonel or General fucking
This is the
Ludendorff.
one with the scarred face.
No.
No, it's like the old guy and then the girl who's got like the mask on her face.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And then they poison a bunch of like high-ranking German guys, and they're standing outside the door, and they're just like, "Oh, they'll fucking die, and their gas masks won't help." I'm just like,
No.
what the fuck is that shit?
No, they threw like one gas mask in there so they could fight over it, and then
Oh,
they.
I didn't even see that.
So what would you rate it?
Shit.
Now,
Give it a 6.
compared to all the DC movies,
Pretty equal.
is it better than Thor Ragnarok?
That's a hard choice.
Think about it. You could have immigrant
Probably
song.
not. No.
You could have immigrant song or.
I don't really care. I like the immigrant song. That's not fair to.
I mean, if they use it twice, though.
Yeah, no, the second time was dumb. But no, I don't know. I would say Thor Ragnarok was probably better. I mostly just hate the humor in that movie, but this movie really didn't attempt to have humor.
I love it.
So
We know you love Thor Ragnarok.
I think it's amazing.
It's alright.
no.
I think it is the most loveliest thing in the world.
Okay,
No,
no,
it's
that
about
we
equal.
know you're lying
Yeah.
I'm totally
about.
lying, yeah.
No, and then I watched Fury right after it, and everything's blending together.
All right.
And then after Fury, I watched Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, everything's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go into our trailers. The first trailer is Alita Battle.
I see how it is. Don't even have a half an hour for my other 2 movies I watched.
Oh yeah, no,
Joking.
most definitely not. I don't think like we talked about Mad Max off mic, and I know I really like that movie because I think it's just shot really, really well.
I fucking think the exact opposite.
I
Like
think
it's
it is
super
shot
shit.
very well in a cinematography standpoint.
No.
Yeah, let's go to Alita Battle Angel. I love this movie. No, I don't. Okay, so this movie's still weird as shit. The lady's eyes still bother the shit out of me. But like everyone's like, but she's like a robot.
The
But like
3D as a whole bothers
Yeah.
the shit out of
the
me.
thing that gets me is like, but she's like a robot. She's just gonna look different. But all the other robot dudes look like their actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the thing that gets me. I don't know. I don't know.
There's also that whole we lost the technology for
We
300
lost the
years that
technology
Eli brought
300
up.
years ago.
That Eli brought up. Just like, how do
See
you
how you
lose
do
that for 300
Yeah.
years?
That's
And
something.
how is it still in good condition?
Well, I don't care about that so much. It's just I don't know how you'd lose such. That's like if we lost how to fucking make an iPhone. It's like no, someone would figure that shit out in like a day. They'd be back on it. They'd be like, shit, guys, we don't know how to do this. We need to figure it out.
They're like, hold up, fam, I got you.
1 day later.
We need emojis.
I don't know. I think they also had an instrumental of Linkin Park's New Divide, but it was like a slow song.
No, it was waiting for the end.
It was New Divide.
I think I'm thinking of a different trailer then.
Yeah. She was like, so give me a reason. And then when the chains fell down, it said New Divide.
I was hearing the piano keys actually.
Yeah, but it was New Divide. It was an instrument. It was a somber New Divide.
It was
doesn't
bad.
matter.
It was bad, is what we're getting at.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I might give this
There's a really, really dark joke.
Did you say it was based off an anime?
Yes. So I don't know.
So that's how you know it's gonna be bad.
This is the thing. It's not whitewashed. It's multicolored wash now. Like
It doesn't matter. It's still bad.
Most anime adaptations into movies aren't that good.
That's what I was getting at.
They're average or they're just new.
there's no average anime adaptation in the movie.
Nah, yeah, it's mostly bad.
Yeah, give me one. You watched
Let me
fucking
think.
Death Note, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't like that
Yeah,
though.
neither did I.
No one liked that.
No, everyone on the internet that never watched Death Note liked Death Note.
Yeah, the ones
I
that haven't
never
seen
saw
it.
anyone say they like that.
There was, for some reason, against Kian Ibanez when I wrote, hey, Death Note, don't watch it, it's fucking garbage. Everyone dogpiled on me. It was like, you're just an anime purist. You just can't understand how entertaining a movie is without its source material. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah, Kian, you purist of the non-Aryan race.
I just cannot fucking understand it. I don't get why everyone's like,
Yeah, I clearly did not run into these people.
Because I'm going to Aquaman, and I'm really excited about this movie.
They showed this so many times.
I mean, you more chose to see it.
Well, actually, I
Like
just watched
going
the
on
first.
to the app.
To be honest, I just watched the first 10 seconds because it was an advertisement on YouTube, and I just watched the first 10 seconds, and I was like, nope.
I really think this movie looks good. I don't know about you guys.
It
Yeah,
looks
no,
interesting, to be honest.
I
with
think
you.
it looks good. I think it looks better than the other one.
I might not go
Which
see
we'll get
it,
to.
but
I love I love Water Black Panther.
Yeah.
you gotta show me that.
I don't even
video.
really care if that's a thing. I really just don't.
Like, literally, there was a bit for bit. Like, them going down into the... If you watch it, remember the scene in the trailer where Wakanda, they're going down to go see it?
down.
They're going into the
Remember
ship.
the scene in the trailer, Wakanda?
Yeah, and they're like, in Atlantis, they're flying it, and Mira's like, welcome back to your home. And then you listen to the same one, and she was like, welcome back home, Prince. And then, like, it jumps into Orem, the white Killmonger, who is actually what Gil said Killmonger was. Because he wants to destroy the surface world as a genocidal thing, where Killmonger did not. Still pissed off about that one.
I think both sides are pissed off about that.
He's not fucking Hitler.
And then Gil will tell you he is.
I know, but he's wrong.
Both are so gung-ho about this.
He's not Hitler, he's Stalin. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on about. He wants to kill everyone.
I have
Hitler
no-
wanted to kill a specific groups.
I have no opinion on that argument.
But no, this movie looks actually super awesome. I think it looks. I don't know. I think it's got more heart than most of the other DC movies. It looks like. I don't know. These new DC trailers is like. Remember when we said we're gonna be all dark and gritty and not like Marvel? We're gonna be like, we're kind of gonna be like Marvel, but it's DC.
It's not. It's still dark and gritty, but I don't know.
I don't think Aquaman looks dark. Aquaman looks like a fun adventure film now. It doesn't look like.
I don't know.
Dark
The
and
first
gritty.
I don't think it looks as dark. Mostly, what I think this movie has going for it is there's no Superman. It's just not in there.
He
If
just
you
pops
notice,
up at the end.
well, no, what other movies haven't had Superman?
Suicide Squad.
Wonder Woman,
Suicide
Suicide Squad doesn't count.
Suicide Squad had Superman.
Did it?
Yeah, it had like it had.
They mentioned him, but they didn't have him
Oh, I
in,
didn't
like the
even-
actual
yeah, I didn't even
Superman.
know that.
I thought you
didn't think
meant
of
like
Suicide
actually having him in it.
I don't know. I
Squad. Point
really.
is, movies without Superman tend to be better.
So do you think if Justice League didn't have Superman?
I think it would be a better movie. If it didn't show all of them getting beat and then Superman just fucking like 1-2 combos his ass. And it's just like, oh, we beat him, guys.
I did.
Look at me go, I'm Superman.
Very symbolic of it,
Yeah.
like
I
how the
really
Flash
hated-
just pushes the car.
Yeah,
and
I
Superman
also
has to
really
kill him.
hated that like in that movie. I know we're like bitching about Justice League. It's, like in 2017 we bitched a lot about like 2016 and 2017 on the original podcast. We would bitch a lot about Batman versus Superman because we just go tangent into that for some weird reason. Like Ryan would do that to me all the time because this is when we were getting drunk and doing podcasts. He's like, so what do you think about Batman versus Superman? I'm like, I will fucking tell you.
God.
This year's Justice League.
I thought Justice League was okay.
I still
think you're the only one.
such a subpar movie comparatively.
Compared to what?
All the other DC movies.
I think it was like
Not all the other DC movies.
I think Avengers 1 was still better than Justice League.
Avengers 1 was the best Avengers.
No, it was not.
Justice League
What the fuck
Assembled.
are you on about?
Infinity Wars is the best. Like
No,
it goes
you got me fucked
4,
up.
1.
No.
It goes
No.
3, 1, 2.
4.
Yeah.
No. At the very least, it goes 1, 4, 2.5, 2.
Oh yeah, that's right, Civil War.
So I don't
And then
know.
Thor Ragnarok at the ass end, because it might as well be the fucking Avengers.
Oh, you're gonna be really mad about who they want to replace for Guardians 3.
What?
You're gonna be really mad about the news then.
What?
Oh boy.
Oh, I'll tell you. Then we go to Shazam, and oh man, this is the one
Kians.
I'm pumped. I am so hyped. I love Shazam so much. And
Kians.
Gil's like obligatory. It's Captain Marvel. Fuck you, Gil. You're not here. Shazam is amazing.
I can get Gil on here and have him say that to you if you want.
I really am excited. Like, this trailer made me excited for the DC universe again. Like, to me, it made me super excited. For the DC, like, I don't know.
Aquaman?
What?
Not Aquaman?
Not Aquaman. Like, I think Aquaman's gonna be good. Like, Aquaman was still my favorite part of Justice League.
See, are you sure you weren't confusing the Aquaman with the fucking Shazam? Because that looks like it's more lighthearted.
Yeah,
After you get past the everyone beating the shit out of the
Well,
Cripple Kid parts,
see, no,
it's
I'm
more
not-
lighthearted.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I mean. I feel like these movies show a tonal shift for DC in my mind, where they're still gonna be like grittier, but like because Billy Batson still kind of has that feel of like, you know, he has a shitty life and stuff like that.
He's a shit kid. He doesn't deserve to be.
Doesn't deserve to be
I
Captain
really
Marvel.
do like. I like the idea of this kid who gets these powers and just doesn't know what to do with them. I like that plot line. I find it to be super interesting.
Yeah, it could work.
It's like
It
everyone's.
did work, Zach. It did work.
For Kian, at least.
Well, I mean, they had that. Yeah.
I mean, the movie.
It'll probably work, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking thing.
I'm sorry.
Need a bigger table.
I can't help it. I'm leaning my elbows onto the table
You
that we're
can.
using.
By not leaning your elbows on the table.
It's
No.
involuntary.
I
I
don't know.
really do think Shazam will be good. Then we go to
I think
Godzilla.
Aquaman will be better.
Okay. I don't doubt you on that.
I'd even be willing to make a bet on that.
I guarantee you more people will go see Aquaman.
Yeah,
Probably.
more people will go see
Fucking
Aquaman.
Jason Momoa's in it.
Yeah,
Of course,
'cause
more
everyone
people are
likes
going.
That
Jay-
means nothing to me. To me, it's just the name Aquaman. More
Everyone
people know Aquaman.
Everyone
than
likes
Shazam.
Jason Momoa.
But everyone likes Jason Momoa.
Jason
I
Momoa
don't-
is just the cool bro.
I don't
that
recall
everyone can hang
any
out
other
with.
movies I've seen with Jason Momoa
Did
in
you
it
watch
besides
Justice-
Justice League. I said besides Justice League.
He was in Conan. He was Khal Drago.
He is Game of Thrones.
Oh.
He was.
Don't watch Game of
he was
Thrones.
his-
Yeah, I know,
actually,
yeah.
his first major role that people remember is Stargate Atlantis
Never saw that.
as Ronan, and he was also in Baywatch. He's from Iowa.
I've never seen Baywatch. either.
He's from Norfolk.
Frontier.
Really?
He's in Frontier.
Yeah, he's from Norfolk, Iowa.
But yeah, no, all those.
Him and Superman 06 are from Iowa. It was-
06.
Yeah, the Brendan Routh Superman.
Never saw it.
He's well, that dude's from Iowa too. We
Oh.
talked about this last week. They went to high school together.
Interesting.
It's so weird to see Aquaman and Superman go to high school together. They were on the soccer team together.
Nice.
They had Superman and
They
Aquaman.
could have beat everyone's
And they
asses.
didn't make it safe. That's how bitch ass they were.
You say from Iowa. I don't know. Clearly not from Iowa.
His mom's side of the family's from Iowa.
Never mind. Joke was lost
Oh,
on you.
yeah. I get you. Then we go into Godzilla, which I really think this is still subpar. Like, I did not like the last Godzilla movie.
To be real, most American-made Godzillas are not that good.
There was only two. I have to keep fucking telling you guys. Most American. Both of them were bad.
I only saw one, and I clearly don't remember anything about
I
it.
just remember one where they're in the tunnel, and that was about it. Like at the
Were
end.
there little Godzilla
There might have been, yes.
creatures?
Was that
And
the
then
1991?
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
I never saw the Bryan Cranston one.
Okay. The Bryan Cranston one is not bad. It's just boring.
What happens in that one?
Does it take forever
Man.
to get to Godzilla?
It does take forever. To get
Okay,
Godzilla.
I think that's the one I watched.
Okay, so that's you probably watched the boring Godzilla. You didn't watch the
Because I do remember being like, man, he's barely in this movie, but he's hinted at a lot.
like he comes at the very end to beat the shit out of that alien creature. That's it.
I just know that both
Yep,
those
that's the one I
movies
watched.
were not well received.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like, oh man, Godzilla's fucking, he's like the apex predator or something, and so then they have this alien creature. It's like, oh, that's what he fucking eats. Shouldn't have done it. I don't remember. It seems to be what it was.
Yeah. So, no, I think it
Godzilla
looks-
versus Predator.
I think it looks dumb. I'm just not for it. I just think it looks boring, and plus, like, I don't know, the way they explained, like, humans are a disease and the Titans are gonna cure us. I'm like, that's some dumb shit.
But that's always what it is. Titanfall.
I don't know.
Titanfall will cure us.
I don't know. Maybe go see it. It has King Ghidorah, so I'm pretty excited.
It
That's
has
the three.
all your favorite monsters in it, aside from King Kong.
King Kong
See,
is.
it doesn't have all my favorite monsters because, like, I'm a huge Godzilla nerd, and literally my favorite Godzilla character is Anguirus, which is basically a giant snapping turtle Godzilla who has wind blasts. He's got like.
Mecha Godzilla?
If they put Mechagodzilla in this one, Godzilla's so fat, so they like better make Mechagodzilla slim and sleek to take on like pudgy Godzilla. I think that's another biggest complaint is like Godzilla was never like super like skinny or anything like that. But this Godzilla looks like he like was like
He ate.
he's 1996 Godzilla after everyone hated on him and he just disappeared from the world until they
Underneath
knocked
an
on
ice
his
cream factory.
yeah.
He's
No.
just eating ice cream and
He-
sobbing.
Eating ice cream and drinking beer, and like Warner Brothers knocks on his door. He's like, "Hey man,
We need you.
we want to bring you back."
So
We
many
want you to
radioactive
be
tears
the next
around here.
Avenger.
And he's like, "Let's do it." He's like, "You gotta go to a diet plan, or I don't, and you just take me as I am." All right, sounds
He
good.
was like, fuck it. Your name will give us money.
Yeah, which it did. Oh, I was talking to one of my friends, Michael, about this. He's really digging this. He's also a big like Japanophile, I guess.
What did you just say?
Man, you should never say that. Never use. I know it is, but never use "file" as a fucking suffix for anything.
It is a.
I know it is, but don't ever do it.
Then we go to Fantastic
Bad
Beasts.
image.
We go to Eli's favorite movie. Eli, you have a lot of questions about like.
Did you see
Fantastic
Fantastic Beasts 1?
Fuck no, I didn't see Fantastic.
But you have a lot of
Beasts
questions
1.
about.
I got-
I fucked up.
I got dragged into seeing it, and I don't even like the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, but that's because you won't tell people to fuck right off when they tell you.
I
to
told
see.
them no, but then no
But
one
you-
else was gonna hang back, so I was like, screw it. There's nothing else to do on a
Still
Saturday night.
Fucking went. God, no, I didn't go see it.
You
Oh,
want to? I have it on DVD.
oh God, why? Why do you have it on TV?
I actually got kind of interested in Fantastic Beasts and where to
Fuck.
find them.
Oh man, was it through the lack of Fantastic Beasts? Were you like, man, where are they? I need
And
to
did they
buy
find
this
them?
and see if they're in the extra fucking
They were already
scenes."
found.
That's the thing that gets me. Like, don't call it Fantastic Beast. Like, when you say that, you think of the idea that like this is Newt Scamander being like Magic Pokemon Go and being like,
Newt
oh,
Scamander?
he's like, I gotta catch them all. Where like, this is like Newt. There are some fantastic beasts, and you do find them, but there's apparently a conspiracy theory where Johnny Depp wants to kill humans, who is much more Hitler-esque than Killmonger.
Oh my god, let's not get into this.
Ugh, gross.
You really had some really funny questions going on with this, because you're like, where the fuck was this guy during?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I-
where was he
I
doing-
imagine it's actually explained, but I haven't seen.
I don't
The
think it is
majority
explained.
of-
Like, the only thing that is explained is that the Fantastic Beast book you have in Hogwarts was written by Newt Scamander, and Dumbledore's like, he was a student of mine, and that's all you get.
No, it's just like they're just like, well, there is this one guy we know, but he's all fighting beasts.
But that's the thing.
Yeah,
you would
that's
think, like, he
the
would...
most fucking diabolical, war criminal, fucking Hitler Stalin combined person they have. got out of prison, and this fucker is just like, I don't know, guys. I really gotta catch these beasts.
There's this beast
I
over
know how to
there.
find them.
It's pretty fantastic.
I don't know. I don't know.
Where are you? He's like, oh, France. Way too far to get back to England. It'd be fucking crazy. Plus, we have magic, so no, I can't do it.
I can't expose magic to the real world, man.
Like I just
Never done that one before.
when I don't know. I've watched the first Fantastic Beasts twice because I went with Max and then I took a girl out to it because she really liked Harry Potter.
And then she punched Keen in the throat for the part of the movie.
She's like, oh my god, I love this movie. How do you think about it? And I kind of lied and I said I thought it was okay.
And then when she found out you lied, she punched you in the throat.
No, she never found out. We never had a third date.
Oh.
But I like the art. I think it looks artistic, but it does not look like good. I like the way the beasts look in the first movie. I thought it was super interesting.
What about the beasts in the second movie? Oh wait, there weren't any.
It's all the wizards and
There was
desks.
like a fucking mole or whatever the fuck Alf is on his suitcase.
Alf.
That was like an Awquanda.
Is that what Alf is? I don't even
No,
fucking know.
no, yeah, I don't
Goddamn alien, I was pretty sure.
Then we go into Disenchantment, which is the spiritual successor to Futurama and The Simpsons. And I think this looks interesting enough to me. I know you were like, no, it doesn't have Bender.
Well, I mean, I really like Futurama, but it's mostly Bender. Like, some of the other characters are also funny. They have their moments, but he is definitely the funniest to me. And so,
Yeah, one time.
if it doesn't have a sarcastic jackass...
I'm sorry
then
I couldn't remember his name off the top of my head. I don't watch Futurama that often.
fucking should. It's all on Netflix. Really good.
It's on
on
Comedy
Hulu.
Central too, and that's usually
But
where
not
I
in
watch
order.
that shit.
The movies are really good, too. That is rare.
You didn't know who Mo Sislak was either.
Who?
Bartender
From The Simpsons. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't watch The Simpsons either.
And then like I showed you
I
a
haven't watched
picture-
The Simpsons in at least a decade, probably, but I know Mo Sislak.
Dude, I just know the main characters in the family.
Who are the main characters?
Shut up.
What's the dog's
It's-
name?
That's a main character?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
fuck.
dog was in the show for a long time.
No,
I think he
who are
runs
the
away.
main characters?
There's Homer, Marge, Bart, Maggie, and... Fuck, who's the baby's name?
Maggie! You said Margie twice.
Oh, I meant Marge, my bad.
No, you said Marge
But you're
too.
missing the other daughter.
Lisa.
Yeah, there we go.
You didn't say Lisa.
You're
Oh,
like,
my bad.
Homer,
Homer,
Marge,
Marge,
Maggie,
Maggie,
Bart, Maggie.
Whoops, my bad.
They do look exactly the same, but
One's just shortened as a
Passive.
fucking, yeah. It wears blue all the time.
I just. You're like, I know them. Just wait. Hold up.
Technically, I still got them all though.
and Mo Sislak, main character.
Is he actually?
I
No.
mean, I would not say main.
He's a minor. He's like
he's
Apu.
a major minor character.
Yeah, like Barney.
What's the dog's name then?
Santa's little helper.
See, because like
Of course.
like a minor character would be like Duffman. He's rarely in the show at all.
I love Duffman though.
I like Duffman. I think Duffman's fucking hilarious.
So, but
Oh, this is
Disenchantment.
flying over Zach's
Disenchantment doesn't.
You don't know who
really-
fucking Duffman is?
No!
He's literally
Do you
just...
know who?
Oh
Do you
my
know what
God.
Slurm is?
No, he doesn't watch Futurama.
Yeah, you fuck. God.
No, Duffman is literally just a guy who always talks about himself in the third person.
Duffman.
And he wears like the whole, because like Duff is the beer, and he wears like a whole getup of their gear.
He's like a superhero
Yeah,
with beard.
he's like a super buff guy.
Yeah,
and
and then
his
they have
voice-
Krusty the Clown, who's just obviously a clown.
Supposed to be Homer originally. Now you know.
Itchy and
The
Scratchy,
more you know.
which is basically violent
Anyway,
commentary.
what the fuck were we supposed to be talking about?
Disenchantment. I think it looks good though. I think the first joke that they had the Iron Throne joke.
Oh yeah,
She's gonna pick up the ring. I was like, that's actually kind of funny.
I always kind of thought of that though.
Yeah, that's exactly like
I
someone's
was
like,
like,
oh,
someone had to have died.
someone
on that.
finally did it. Good. Then we go into the Orville. This is actually a trailer that I am super excited about. Because I liked the first season of the Orville, and I didn't like Star Trek Discovery, and this is basically way better.
I wanted to watch the Orville,
Yeah,
but
no,
I never did.
I still need to as well.
I definitely recommend it.
Is it odd anything? That's not actual TV.
But
You
is
know
it on
what, like-
Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
It will either be on Netflix or Hulu.
Okay.
But yeah, so then we'll go to our news. Joe Manganiello, the guy who plays Deathstroke, promises that the movie is still going to happen. He just can't say much afterwards.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
It's disappointing.
Just like...
Now I want Shazam to do good just so I can get Deathstroke. Killing Shazam, naturally.
And they're also pulling back on... Their original plan was to make a Legion of Doom movie.
Yeah.
But they're pulling back on that, waiting for a later date.
Kind of figured. Maybe they'll actually introduce all the characters this time. And then make the movie. That'll be their Avengers.
That'd be a very good idea.
The Legion... That would be fun. How the... Like, who would they put in there, though? They always... Everyone kills all their fucking characters.
I mean, Lex
You could
Luthor,
bring them
obviously.
back.
Darkseid's still out there because Steppenwolf was just his...
I know, but would he be part of the... Like,
I feel like... No,
I feel like the Legion of Doom would have to
No.
fight Deathstroke.
I mean, Darkseid?
Darkseid.
Yeah, no. Deathstroke's obviously going to be in there.
He's gonna be the anti-Batman unless they bring Jared Leto's fucking Batman.
I was
in
about
there.
to be... I was about
Joker?
to be like, yeah, they'll probably bring in people from Suicide Squad.
Yeah, they're not
Those
gonna do
characters
shit
haven't-
against... But they're not gonna do shit against Superman unless Lex Luthor's like, Kryptonite, bitches!
They all got kryptonite bombs.
No, and if they bring in the Joker, they're going to bring in Harley Quinn, probably.
Yeah, but Harley Quinn's a good guy now, technically. She's being like the Birds of Prey, where she's like teaming up with Batgirl and shit.
Is that the same thing with Deadshot then?
I don't know. Deadshot's still kind of a mercenary, I guess. But no, like, yeah.
Do you
like,
suppose the Red Hood's out there?
Probably.
Would the Red Hood
'cause
be
they're
a
making-
part of that?
The Legion of Doom?
Yeah.
Probably not, because I guess he does kill. He'd probably kill him, yeah.
He kills for good. Especially if the Joker is on there. He's definitely not going to be part of it.
He's gonna kill. He's gonna
Yeah,
join just
he's
to kill
like,
the
hey,
Joker.
you and I are in the same team. He's like, fuck you.
Well, actually, yeah, because I mean, technically, isn't he dead
Yeah.
at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Because the Titans TV series and this are not the same.
oh, I didn't know that.
They're not in the same universe.
Yeah, DC's bad at that.
Yeah.
Because
I would prefer that though, because like, I don't know.
I wouldn't, because everyone talks about the Flash TV show, and they're like, it's fantastic, and then I look at Flash and Justice League, and I'm like, oh, it's terrible.
Like, my thing about that is just like, I still can't get over the fuck Batman.
Yeah, no, I don't really. That's really dumb to me, but I don't care. Just, it looks bad.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan shares he's unsure of his future as Thomas Wayne in the world of DC's Flashpoint film due to Zack Snyder's exit. Apparently Zack Snyder was a cool guy. He's like, you want to be in my movie? And now that he's not, he's like, I don't know, I want to be in it.
I don't want to be in that movie anymore.
I don't know. I don't really care about the.
Yeah,
I
you
thought they
didn't-
were. I thought they were talking about just not doing Flashpoint at this time.
So Kevin Smith thinks the world of DC with multiple versions of iconic characters will finally differentiate WB superheroes from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Something you were just like, I'm not for. Kevin Smith's like, that's awesome. Yeah.
Say again.
Kevin Smith says it's awesome that they make different versions of characters to make it more like a multiverse instead of a legit universe.
It's good for something. Which universe was he talking about?
DC.
Oh no, he's fucking wrong.
Why?
Sorry.
Because one version is just trash. If you combine the two, you'd have an actually good Green Arrow. Apparently, everyone likes him. I don't fucking know. Have an actually good Flash, apparently, and I don't know how people feel about Supergirl. It's not
It's a hit or miss show.
okay.
They like the Superman over this Superman.
Fuck, there you go. That's all you need. He makes this entire universe trash.
So the Green Lantern, they're apparently trying to make a Law and Order style like Green Lantern movie where it's like they are legit space cops instead of we're superpowered beings, pew pew.
Kind of makes sense. Detective comics and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually are?
Yeah, they are legit. They're a legit police force of the universe.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Like Green Lantern isn't just some dude who can make fucking Hot Wheels tracks.
That's why I don't really care for Green Lantern. Fuck the system. They just go around shooting people.
Local
And Stan
anarchist
Lee
is
has
back.
an unexpected cameo as himself in Teen Titans Go.
Who?
Stan Lee. Cameos in Teen Titans Go to the movie.
Why?
as himself.
Because why not?
Because it's Teen Titans Go to the Movie, Eli.
I guess because they make fun of
Everything.
other
Superheroes.
superhero movies, and he does
Yeah.
that in every Marvel.
So they're casting a young Batman in the new Batman movie, making people believe that Ben Affleck is leaving it yet again from the DC universe.
I mean, that doesn't mean he's leaving. It just means they're doing. It could be a multi-part. Like he'll be in half, and the other half will be like, "Oh, just come by this fire while I tell you some stories." Of my youth."
They get Christian Bale to do it.
And then it's just Skyrim, and
Yeah.
like, fuck, it's just Skyrim the movie.
Todd Howard, you fooled us again.
They called it Batman. They got me good.
So Ryan Reynolds is remaking a movie called remaking Home Alone, but calling it Stoned Alone.
Oh boy.
It's an R-rated stoner comedy about someone being home alone when robbers come while he's baked.
That seems really dumb. I'm not a fan.
Why?
That just seems retarded, as most people on weed are.
You know what else is dumb, Eli? Disney now has rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Is that the news that you said was gonna upset him?
No, they're still.
Why would that upset me? I don't care. I don't like the Fantastic Four, regardless of the movies. I just don't like the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
I don't know.
But
why.
they got back
characters were
all
always
but
weird.
they got the rights back to all the X-Men heroes and stuff like that. So that means that there's a possibility, rumors have it, I'm not saying this is true, I'm one of those people that don't like bring the rumor mill in, but people are saying that they're definitely done with Gambit.
Good.
That's definitely not happening because of this merger.
You know what would be a really good intro, though? Would be fucking Wolverine versus the Hulk.
That actually would make sense though too.
Is that an actual
Because then you get
storyline?
the Hulk more or
But
less.
would you have it be like a prequel to it? To
It
him?
might have to be. Since
like-
he has control more or less.
Yeah, because I feel like it'd have to be a prequel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're doing fucking Captain Marvel in 1980.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If
Who
they
gives a
do that, then I'd definitely be down for a prequel with that.
Is
fuck?
that
Then the Hulk kind of gets his own ish movie, and then it introduces the mutants. But if they do it as a prequel, the only problem is like, oh, well, then where was Wolverine the entire time, or the X-Men's? But they already kind of have to do that.
I think that like they could totally pull that bitch move where like the X-Men from the X-Men universe they've made goes to the Marvel universe and creates like a multiverse style of thing.
That'd be really weird, but they could do it.
I mean that makes sense because they've done that before. Like the original core 5 X-Men are in the main timeline continuity as kids because they time traveled
Yeah.
to the present. So comics, everyone, makes no sense.
They do a lot of time travel in
Yeah,
comics.
they do. X-Men does a lot of fucking time traveling in comics. Like every other fucking storyline is, oh, where we fucked the past.
What this really means is we could have a good apocalypse.
Yeah.
I enjoy apocalypse.
Just pretend that movie didn't fucking happen.
With like the actual horseman of the apocalypse being Wolverine.
So, a solo Star Wars story,
Fucking
Paul
awful.
Bettany is confused and sad by the film's poor performance at the box office as he knows people who love that movie. I like that movie.
I do
Movie?
too.
What?
Solo.
Everyone was like,
Oh fuck! I love
yeah,
Solo.
Paul Bettany was
I
like, I don't understand why people really hated this movie. I was like, I love this. That movie was fun.
Same.
That movie was probably my favorite Star Wars movie of the modern era.
What about Rogue One?
I don't like it as much as Rogue One. I rewatched it. I really like Solo a lot. Solo just has heart to it.
That would be a hard choice for me. I think I'd like Rogue One more.
Really? Why?
I tend to like stories without like main plot armored to hell characters.
Right, because they had no plot armor at all.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, Han Solo, you know he's gonna live. Rogue One, it's like anyone could die at any time.
And
Fuck
everyone-
you.
And everyone did die.
It's like, this main bitch, she'll probably make it till the end of the movie. Everyone else, who the fuck knows?
So episode 9 is the final installment of the Star Wars Skywalker saga.
For now.
Do you think
Yeah.
they'll bring it more?
I think down the line they might. Because
So
they can
I-
only make other movies so long.
So, I don't know who this person is, but the creator, Timothy Zahn, says he will oppose any appearance of his character, Mara Jade, in any cameo.
I don't know.
In what?
Star Wars. Mara Jade. I don't know.
I feel like I do know who that is, but not off the top of my head. It
I
might
was
be
gonna say,
someone
might have to
from
Google it.
Rebels.
Mara Jade. Nope, Mara Jade Skywalker. You may be looking at the Old Republic, using her different times in her life. She looks like she is. Sorry guys, like Mara Jade. She's female. I'm trying to look at like who she's like.
No
related
shit.
to. Yeah. I'm trying to look like okay.
Fucking got him.
Caught him right off guard. Oh shit.
God.
Oh, she's Luke's wife.
Oh, fuck. Yep, alright. Got me good.
She's Luke's wife. But Luke apparently never got married in this.
I think she
series.
uses yield purple lightsaber.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I know.
Yeah. Roseanne Barr tweets that she is disgusted by the level of support being shown of the firing of James Gunn in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Those weren't jokes. Those were not jokes. Roseanne's done some fucked up jokes. I can see how they're funny most of the time. What James Gunn did wasn't. If they were jokes, then like, I would not make jokes similar, I guess, but jokes of the same offensive caliber. But they gotta be funny. Like, I don't know. His weren't funny.
Okay.
My point is, like, my humor is along lines of fucked up stuff, not that fucked up stuff. But he's a pedophile, and those weren't jokes. It was fucked up. It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like he's using jokes as a fucking out.
People are petitioning to have Taika Waititi, the director of Thor Ragnarok, direct Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Alright, that might actually blend
Yeah, that
in.
would be better.
Because, you know.
So you'd want him to do a Guardians movie?
Yeah, because the Guardians are supposed to be wacky, funny characters for the most part.
Maybe they'll be more
Except
serious
for,
after
like, you know,
Gamora's death.
fucking Gamora, who's dead.
And didn't see it coming, which still makes me
Yeah.
mad.
Season 17
Dumb
of
bitch.
Family Guy will see Peter Griffin taking on the job of Donald Trump's press secretary and engaging the Donald in an epic battle.
Wait, what?
Peter Griffin's gonna fight
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Oh boy.
Okay.
How do you feel about this? Do you think that this could end really badly?
Give a shit, and badly for who?
Like, do you think that
Family
like
Guy?
Family Guy might get canceled after this?
Fuck no. I don't think they can cancel Family. Yeah, I wouldn't even care if they did. I don't watch Family Guy much anymore. American Dad's just better.
Mhm.
So I watch it as it comes out because it's still got its moments where it's funny, but it's not like the old Family Guy, which was hilarious.
And
One of those people.
HBO president says that there actually aren't working on any Game of Thrones spin-offs, TV shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't we have a report on here that said they were considering it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, apparently that the network isn't actively developing additional Game of Thrones TV
Well,
spin-offs.
okay.
They're just like, well, we have this idea that we kind of want to do.
That's actively is different.
Yeah.
Does HBO own Game of Thrones? Then?
I don't know. I think. Can they? Do they?
Well, I mean, obviously. God damn it! What's that fat fuck's name?
George R. Martin.
There you go. Jesus Christ! All I could think was George. I was like, Washington? That's not fucking right. I'm retarded. No, yeah, George R. R. Martin obviously still has to since he's writing the books.
We do have some
But
video.
they
No.
might have exclusive filming rights.
Yeah, probably. We do have some pop culture questions that people have asked.
Oh, you picked the wrong crew.
Yeah.
Me and Zach don't know fuck all.
Well, no, they ask you like our recommendations on stuff.
Oh.
Zach doesn't know fuck all. I'm joking.
Julia.
No, you're still kind of right.
Julia Jane asks, "Hey, I know you guys talk about like some random book series that I've never heard of on the podcast sometimes. I like a lot of high fantasy and don't judge me romance. Do you have any like recommendations for at least high fantasy?
Forgotten Realms. You'll find romance in it too. Just give it enough time.
Honestly,
what is that?
Oh Christ! Forgotten Realms is just D&D the book series. I want to say there's 40-ish books at least.
Good fucking Christ!
Yeah,
Oh
they're
God.
older than they're quite old. My uncle was reading them when he was in high school.
They're older than sin.
God, the fuck are they by? R.A. Salvatore?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and he does all of them, so it's not even like a split up thing like most universes are, where it's like, oh, one writer wrote this book in Halo, and then another wrote this book. It's like, he wrote them all, so...
That's canon.
It's
whatever
pretty
he says,
consistent, yeah.
I recommend Dune. That's a really good book series to me.
Is that high fantasy?
It is high fantasy. It's in a science fiction setting. It's kind of like Star Wars, though.
Okay, that's different, but...
Bullshit! Star Wars is high fantasy.
It is high fantasy. People consider it science fiction over the high fantasy.
Bullshit, though.
I think it's both.
I think it is more high fantasy than it is science
I would
fiction.
agree with that.
I think there is a lot more high fantasy shit going on.
I would agree that about 90% of the time that's true.
There are force dragons, Eli.
I'm thinking
We
more
woke
about
it,
the
man.
movies
What about the movies?
when it comes to that.
There are still force dragons.
Well, not movies, really.
Well, in the Clone Wars, they go high. The series goes high
I didn't
fantasy.
watch the Clone
It
Wars.
does.
with the witches of
They're
whatever.
bringing it back, Zach.
Well, then I can watch it then. Then I can finally watch
You
it.
can watch it on Netflix.
No.
I don't have Netflix.
No, okay, so...
I
That's with
tell
the
you.
Rochambeau's account.
I tell you this every time I'm
Yes,
here. I
fucking
don't
use
have
Gian's
Netflix. Maybe
Anyway.
I will now.
Yeah, you should.
Everyone else uses my stream.
Anyway,
shit.
yeah, I know. You wanted me to watch anime.
I know.
Anyway, trying to think here. The fuck were we talking? Oh, high fantasy.
High fantasy.
Some games and other shit go extremely to the science fiction-y part.
Yeah.
The parts that don't focus on the Jedi and stuff, then it gets science fiction-y.
Yeah, I believe KOTOR is a science fiction game and not a high fantasy game. Knights of the Old Republic.
I know.
I feel like it's more science fiction.
Parts
of it I feel like are more heavy.
Depends what kind of character you're playing, really.
Mhm.
I think it's both. I think it's a good mix.
Do you have any just good book recommendations you
No,
want?
to be honest, any book series I've read is what your average reader has probably read as well.
Name a few off.
He likes Bill O'Reilly.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought Killing Lincoln and Killing Kennedy were good books. Okay.
Not really high fantasy.
That's
Oh.
factual
Bill
shit.
O'Reilly.
So I'm gonna hit you up with the fucking Abraham Lincoln killing vampires. That's more high fantasy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Until he's got fucking monsters in it.
That movie
It's
made
definitely-
my dad so mad.
Oh, another one. Someone asks, what is a genre of movie that you think should be more popular that isn't? I think that there should be more time travel movies relevant than we have now.
I don't know, man.
Movies?
Yeah, like a genre of movie. I think what they're trying to say is just like Jay would be like, we need more dinosaur movies.
No.
We don't though. Jurassic Park has made more movies in the last fucking 2 years. Or
No,
however long
no
it's
more
been.
Jurassic Park.
They're making more.
Please
I don't know. I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna say I would like more music biopics. I guess.
You mean like the
course
Queen
you-
one that's gonna come out?
Yeah.
Oh, Queen, fucking NWA.
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton is still one of my favorite movies of that year that it came out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It is
I like
such a
it.
good movie. I say that, but then you have All Eyes on Me, which is the shit ass movie of.
I still have yet to watch
It's
it.
a Tupac. It's the
Oh.
Tupac biopic.
I still have yet to watch that.
You own it too.
I know.
It's fucking
Jesus
bad, and we just need to
Christ.
sit and watch it. Did Brady ever tell you he watched the Soldier Boy documentary that was on Netflix?
There's a Soldier Boy.
There's a Soldier
documentary?
Boy documentary on Netflix.
No, he's never told me that.
Yeah, just ask him about it. He's dead ass watched it. He did not like it, but he dead ass watched it.
I will the next time I see him then.
Alright, what do you think, Zach? Genre of movies think should be more prominent? Historical
No.
something, since you like killing Lincoln and stuff.
Out of
Historical
context, that
fantasy.
sounds so bad.
It's you like to kill Lincoln and whatnot.
Zach
I like the
kills
book.
Lincoln.
Thank you. I like the book.
That's the title of the podcast. Zach kills Lincoln.
Oh my god.
No, but like I legit think like
I don't
know.
watch enough movies to really say, you know.
I would say Weird West too would definitely be a cool genre.
Weird West.
No.
It's like adding a western movie with like a science fiction or a horror twist to it.
Superhero movie.
We need more, damn it.
God. I don't know.
Real racing movies that aren't bro Fast and Furious movies.
I'm gonna say video game crossovers, but like there's a few of them, but they're never popular. Does that make sense?
Like what video game crossover?
We'll take like Tomb Raider. Me and you were the only person in the theater.
I like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like just
All
more
liked
video
it.
adaptation to movies?
Yeah, but like they pick bad games for it most of the time. I don't.
I liked Rampage, and I will bring that up
That's
in our fucking video game
not a
podcast.
Tomb Raider worked.
Not
You
a
think
good
Uncharted could work?
fucking. I think Uncharted would work.
Since you
really
know.
They're making an Uncharted movie.
Oh,
Yeah. But
Tom Holland's gonna be in it. Spider-Man's gonna play young Nathan Drake.
really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird to
We
me.
fucking talked about this like months ago.
I feel like we
Months
did.
ago.
Yeah, probably.
It's not like it wasn't just yesterday.
I know.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Because, yeah, that's a weird one. Because, like, there are a lot of them. But
I can see a lot of
they
movies.
they kind of fly under the radar most of the time.
Right.
Like, you tell people about it and you're like, oh, that's going to be awful. I'm not seeing it.
I know there's been Godfather and Goodfellas and all them, but I could see them if they use one of the Mafia games to make it into a movie. That could probably work really well.
Yeah, but then like people would
I
just
don't
be
know,
like, "That's a
'cause-
Scarface ripoff."
Because,
or
yeah, I was
something.
going to be like, it's
Eh.
hard to do.
It's like if someone's like, "Let's make Red Dead," and I'm like, "But that's like basically every Western movie."
That's
ever.
what I was
Yeah,
going to say.
pretty much.
But, yeah, I was going to say, and it's like, it's hard to do a game like
That's why I said I know there's been Godfather and Goodfellas.
Mafia,
and all them,
because
so.
it's more on how you play it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I played it pretty straightforward.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
I didn't
you
really
could
go-
just go through it.
I didn't really go out of my way to do open world
Watch Dogs
stuff.
is a movie.
Sleeping Dogs is the movie.
That would be a badass
They're
movie.
making it, and I
I
want
know.
to
Yeah, that's
see
right.
it. It has Donnie Yen, and I just makes fucking sense.
Genuinely excited
Yeah,
for
that's-
Sleeping Dogs. It's such a
Bad, good game.
it's such a fucking weird idea, and the game, yeah, is like weirdly good
Yeah.
for what it is.
Play Sleeping Dogs.
Oh yeah.
The Fortnite.
And it was
movie.
free with gold. That's how I got it, and I was like, man, this is
I
somehow a
hope they
really good
never
game.
make a Fortnite
The
movie.
Fortnite
ever
movie.
In my fucking life.
It's gonna be the emoji movie. They couldn't make a Fortnite movie. It wouldn't make sense.
I mean, they could use the legit story mode. I guess.
There's not much story in the story
Yeah. Well, that's been
I've-
our
I've
news.
played it.
Thanks, guys.
They-
Don't forget to like, share if you like. Leave a comment. Tell us how you feel. If you hate Eli's opinions, let us know.
Fuck you.
Also,
If you just hate Kian, let me know.
yeah, definitely let me know. Because I'm also going to say this. We also have a Patreon if you would like to,
Patreon.
whatever, if you'd like to support us in our creative endeavors. I legitimately think these guys do deserve to get paid for what they do because I think they're very good people. But, also, before I leave, remember,
Making it union.
this came perfect. This came
Go
out.
straight.
BroQuest came out yesterday. If you're watching this when it first release comes out, watch BroQuest. Check it out. Tell us how you feel about it. If you don't like it, I'm still gonna make it. Fuck off.
He
Are
accepts all
Already
criticism.
not getting paid for it. Might as well make more.
Right as well make more.
No,
The voice actors really enjoyed it.
That's what I was gonna say. As I was like, I actually watch it. It's probably what people here have put most work into.
Yeah.
Mostly
Isn't it?
because you.
He's
put
got the
most work
first
into
episode.
stuff.
You can
Yeah.
watch it.
Like I legit like. It's not even that. It's just like some people like. BroQuest is probably the reason why like I've started to work hard on everything we do here. Like I worked hard on the things we did here, but then I worked harder. So, if you want to understand why I work harder now, watch BroQuest. Enjoy it. Love it. Bye.